What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Stephen A. Smith, the journalist and TV colorful commentator, just got a thumbs down by the National Association of Black Journalists. Do you know how hurt his feelings are? He is upset. I hit him hard, all right? The National Association of Black Journalists said that he was a coon, basically. They basically called him coon, right? They called him coon. They called him a misogynist. Basically, that's all of that. They wrapped all that in there. And it's deserving, because Stephen A. Smith is one of them Negroes who was supporting Donald Trump. He was one of them Negroes who was attacking Kamala Harris. Stephen A. Smith attacks every black political leader, every black, anybody black female he attacks. He got a problem with black females or something, right? Because the man gets his check written by white supremacists. All right, that's the thing about it. The man makes his money, all right, teetering and catering to white supremacists. He makes his money pacifying white supremacists who just want to see people play sports and shut the fuck up. You see, he's like the guy who's there to translate in conservative terms to white folk. He's there to make white folks feel good about their conservative racist views. And he tries to play the line because he tried to go back and forth. I think the money got so good to Stephen A. Smith, he forgot where he come from. That's what I think. I think Stephen A. Smith forgot what it's like to be regular. All right, because he's a uber millionaire now. All right, uber multimillionaire now. I think a lot of these people get money and they truly start to forget the plot. And for all his accomplishments, let's not say the guy, he's one of the top journalists in the world. And he's not like 100% full retard. He didn't go full retard, but he does it enough for people to notice. He does it at specific points of time where those who have been paying attention can point out. He's very good at it. He gets away with a lot of stuff, right? But the thing is, a lot of people are tired of how he's been able to get away with a lot of stuff, especially when the shit is so obvious. It's like, come on, bro. You're supposed to be a journalist. You know better than that. Because we know Stephen A. Smith, he be saying shit to appease white folks, to appease the white man so they keep cutting them the $1 million checks. I swear, goddamn money will turn a Negro into a coon every goddamn time. Anyway, Stephen A. Smith most definitely deserved this award, this thumbs down award. All right, he got the ultimate donkey of the day by one of the most prestigious institutions of African Americans have to offer in this country. Black journalists. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think about that in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach them. I'm out.
Watch this.
Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent black women across politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narratives, undermines the fair and respectful representation of black women in public discourse, and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of black communities.
That was the National Association of Black Journalists giving Stephen A. Smith the Thumbs Down Award. Here's how it sounded in the room.
Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent black women across politics, sports, and media.
Now look, to be fair, it was not just Smith who won this award. It was Brendan Carr, the chairman of the Trump administration for the FCC, Dewan McCoy, owner and CEO of Circle City Broadcasting, Wish TV, and the Jeff Bezos-owned Washington Post. Aaron Haynes, the president of the NABJ, would say this.
To confront the systems and the people whose choices make your jobs harder. We are here to defend the truth. And that means telling it even when the truth makes our friends uncomfortable, especially them. So to everyone whose name was called tonight, hear this award for what I believe it should be. Not simply a thumbs down, but a call to do better. The door is open. The conversation is available and the opportunity to change is real. But NABJ will not be silent.
Now, as we know, Stephen A. Smith certainly does have a history here. And if you thought he was just going to go quiet, oh my God, you have no idea who this guy is. This is the epitome of Christmas arriving early, he tweeted. The NABJ wants to call folks out. Fine, you had your turn, now mine is coming. Make no mistake, I'm coming. Let's see who really deserves a thumbs down. And when it comes to the black community, after I say my piece, remember NABJ, You asked for it. I've shut my mouth for years now. Y'all started something. I don't know, maybe he's just still mad when Michael Wilbon, a co-worker at ESPN and longtime journalist, basically said to Stephen A., stop cosplaying. Here's my final message, all right? What gets me is that Stephen A. Smith will write, I've kept my mouth shut for years. I'm just going to use his own words, okay? When has he chosen to stay silent ever?
So Stephen A. Smith is upset. He is threatening to go in on the National Association of Black Journalists for giving him their thumbs down award. Now, I gotta be completely honest. When I read this information, I stood up in my living room and cheered because nobody is more deserving of that award this year. Let's go.
Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent black women across politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narratives, undermines the fair and respectful representation of black women in public discourse, and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of black communities.
This NABJ award is given out every year to individuals and or organizations that they deem deserve criticism for their recurring patterns of disparaging black culture. And that includes black women. So why you tripping? Stephen A., don't be tight. They got this shit right. This is a man who got on national TV and demanded that the Department of Justice investigate the black players of the WNBA for playing defense on Caitlin Clark. So NABJ giving him a thumbs down is a thumbs up for calling out that clown. Trust me, I've been on his ass about this shit. He has talked enough about Caitlin Clark being in a hostile work environment that now Trump's DOJ is looking into violation of her civil rights, honey. Because Caitlin Clark gets pushed like everyone else. Oh my God, I hate DI, I hate big government, I hate politics and sports.
I'm saying they have a case. They have an
What
argument.
case?
And do we doubt that at his discretion, at his disposal, if he finds this to be an issue that's politically expedient for him, that Trump won't use this to feed his base? The golden child in her second year in the league, who was top 4 in MVP voting last year. The assist leader last year. Galvanizing talent that has done wonders for the NBA. If she is seen to be physically getting abused on a basketball court.
So I've been on this. He said they had a case. Black women get hit, it's a basketball play. Caitlin Clark gets touched, called a DOJ. Same hardwood, same contact, somehow a different display. And Stephen A. kept feeding that narrative day after day. And you'll never see him attack politicians like he did Jasmine Crockett. It's almost like somebody got him in their pocket. And it's not just black women. He also does this with black men. Y'all remember when Shannon Sharp went viral over Cat Williams' comments? See, Shannon broke the internet, and Stephen A. had to show up and give him a lecture. Instead of just saying, congrats, bro, he had to play media professor. You see, whenever another brother's moments get louder than his section, he always want to come with some unsolicited direction. Shannon Sharp on record with the biggest interview ever. Caught fire. What did Stephen A. do? He grabbed the fire hose. He said, don't dabble in gossip. This is guidance. Yeah, okay, I suppose. Shannon had, Cat had, Clicks had, all the buzz. What did Stephen A. do to him when he got in a little bit of trouble? Pulled the rug, then got on his podcast acting like it was black love. And Stephen A.'s reaction to NABJ shouldn't be surprising to anyone because he can grade everybody, lecture everybody, question everybody, but as soon as the clipboard turns around on him, oh, he wants to ruin the party. You built a career off of judging everyone, and that's fine. But you made it clear that black women were your target this year. So don't go clutching your pearls when somebody want to grade your career. NAB was right to call you out as a fucking clown. and give you that thumbs down. Leave your comments below.
If I said this about a black female conservative, any of the things that I said about Jasmine Crockett, Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama, would we be having this conversation? Would you have given me the thumbs down award if I had said that about a Sage Steele? If I had said it about a Candace Owens? If I had said it about a Condoleezza Rice? Would we be having this conversation? This is political. What you're not paying attention to is that I've had that POTUS show since September 17th. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had 60 guests in the political sphere. 30 Republicans and 30 Democrats. I am a registered independent who leans left socially and right fiscally. I can't stand high taxes like they exist in New York, New Jersey, and LA. But outside of that, I'm down. And the only thing that I have against the left is pretty much the socialist left. Hakeem Jeffries has been on my show. Senator Slotkin has been on my show. Swalwell was on my show before everything went awry. Representative Clyburn came in studio with me in D.C. The list goes on and on. I ask the questions people indicate they want answers to, and I leave it out there for y'all because I'm not an aficionado.
And let's not pretend like Stephen A. Smith's success is not because he's been a corporate coon. Corporate coons get a lot of attention from mid-white people who love corporate coons so they can say that they're not racist because, look, he's black. He said it. So that means we're not racist because we both agree.
No, I'm not. I'm a straight white male.
This nigga is serious. Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.